cannons, like, what's the purpose of that cannon? I guess he scouted the spire just now going up, but he hasn't saved the larvae from Mutalisk. He's still, he's built one Mutalisk. What, 3 Mutalisks. He could build another, but, yeah, so he's built 4 Mutalisks. But it's not like you have to worry about 9 Mutalisks coming up. Wow, I think that's like a manor sunk into himself. He's going to need, if he wants to mine this gas efficiently, he's going to need, I believe, yeah, he's going to need a 4th drone in here. I was just looking at it to make sure that I was right about that. So there's a big force of zealots, but they're not going to do anything, and I don't know, and as soon as the mutos are out, which they are, this is his last chance. He's got some dragoons alongside. He's got a huge force of zealots and pushing in, and I think this is kind of a desperation attack because he's kind of at a big disadvantage. He's surrounding the Sunkens, but there's just so many Sunkens. He's going to be able to take down 1 Sunken, but he's already lost about half of his force of zealots. Only on a couple of zealots. The Mutalisks are just doing so much damage. There's like 5 Mutalisks now. And now they're focusing down the Dragoon because they're tired of the Dragoon, I guess, slowly picking away at them. The Dragoons only deal half damage to Mutalisks because it's the wrong damage matchup type thing. Whatever. Oh wow, that one sounded like death. Too bad I'm not on Audacity. I'm just doing Hypercam, so I'm not going to be able to edit that out. So sorry for people on YouTube who just like pissed their pants because that was the loudest cough I've ever uttered. Not even close to that. But now he's got no chance of taking this natural expansion because he threw away all of his defenses on a meaningless attack. And he's got 2 Corsairs. I don't know why he didn't bring those up on attack. He's got a Citadel, no speed upgrading. I wouldn't expect speed to be upgraded. Is that Dragoon range? What is that? Yeah, +1 air. What the heck is he going for? He's got a completely undefended Nexus going down with an Overlord scouting it, and Zerglings right outside that could run in and pick it off. I think they should before cannons can go down. So +1 air, so he's committing heavily. This looks like a Corsair DT the way it's shaping up with so many Corsairs and +1 air. I would expect to see the Templar Archives relatively soon. Corsair's doing a really good job against Mutalisks, as you can see. They've already taken out 1, and they were outnumbered anyway. And now Zergling's coming in to take down this expansion. And yeah, that expansion was efficiently cancelled, forced to cancel. And where's the temple? It's really hard to go any kind of tech build. Corsair DT relies a lot on gas. Corsairs and DTs both cost 100 gas each. Both cost 100 gas each. Wow, good English. But the Corsairs are out in the middle of the map. Meanwhile, there's Mulas harassing the gateways. Gateways are pretty hardy though, so that's a single Mula, so that's not going to do very much. But those 3 cannons protecting the probe lines. But look at the probe saturation. He stopped building probe production because he's got like 3 probes per mineral patch. His entire force, he's got 57 signed. Like 30 of those must be probes. But Scourge are out, and I just saw Scourge take out a single Corsair, but I see no Corsairs out on the map, so the rest of them must have been taken out. Meanwhile, there's a huge clump of Mutalisks, and things are just looking pretty desperate at this point for 538. And I'm sorry about that explanation about government. Like, what the heck was that in retrospect? That meant nothing. But meanwhile, Mutalisks are just destroying all these Zealots. Zealots suck against Mutalisks. They're speed upgraded Zealots, so they could run away, but still not doing good. And more Zealots are rallying there to join in the massacre. I can't tell exactly how many. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mutas. And he's got Scourge that he could easily take that Corsair out with. But that he should really bring in his Scourge. Here comes the Scourge. All of them landing, and even one being left over at the end, taking out all the Corsairs. But he lost all his Mutalisks in the process, and just barely not managing to take down that cannon. But that expansion is just not going to be able to go up. Yeah, there's the 3rd expansion I tried to say was there earlier. He's got his 3rd gas up already, and he's going to be building another hatchery. So he's going to be going, I guess, transferring into a late 5-hatch Hydralisk. He's upgrading lurkers and upgrading +1 spines and carapace. So he's since he actually got a favor done to him. Now he's mining gas more efficiently now that the sunken isn't there. But there's Zerglings outside here, and they're going to have +1 carapace soon, which is going to help them not get too hit by Zealots. But Zealots have +1, so never mind. They are still... Wait, 18, 17... Yeah, they're not going to get 2 hit. They're going to... Once carapace is up, they're going to get 3 hit. And I hear Corsairs somewhere. Where did I hear Corsairs? Well... Oh, there's Corsairs. What is this? There's a single there's Zerglings scouting out just to make sure there's no hidden expansion. I feel like I just caught a cold in between this commentary and the last commentary. I feel so congested and I have no idea why. Trying to deal Overlord harassment, and it's perfectly fine to go in against 1 Hydralis if you've got this many Corsairs. It's not a worry. You'll take out Overlords faster than you'll lose Corsairs. It's worth it. It looks like Zerglings came in here and failed based on the Carpet of Blood. And it looks like they probably took out a Zealot or 2, but not worth like 20 Zerglings. There was only 8, so I guess that might have evened out. But Zerglings here, Zerglings here, Zergling here, Zergling here. What else is going on? What are you building? He's got to have so much gas. Oh whoa, he needs to build Overlords. That's what he needs to build. He's just at 62 out of 62, and he's probably got Overlords morphing. Yeah, so. Right now, saving up larvae, I guess. He could build, as soon as these Overlords pop out, he could build 9 Mulus. He's got... Whoa, I just saw a huge amount of gas get consumed. Oh, that's where it went to. Lots of Lurkers being morphed, and robotics facility, observatory, but no observers out, and no observers building, and Templar Archive. How is he doing this much? He's got 2, he's just mining off his second gas. Oh my god, he's mined out pretty much. He was mining that out with so many probes. He's still got like a dozen probes here. He's gonna be on where's the gas? He's gonna be on 2 gas for a while, but he's still gonna be on only 1 minerals because this is gonna get mined out. 36, 68, 84. Yeah, that's pretty much done for. So he's once again gonna be on 1 base worth of minerals. And Overlord going down. I'm surprised how long this match lasted. Neivler. Oh, I'm so sorry, Neivler, that I'm pronouncing your name wrong every time. Neivler. Neivler's got has just had such a big advantage of the whole game, but hasn't been able to press it in. 538's just managed to hold off, but I think we're seeing a repeat of the previous game, except in a role reversal. This time, from the very get-go, the Zerg has just been up a gigantic amount of economy, but the Protoss has just managed to hold off instead of the opposite of that. If you want a summary of the last game, just switch to the occurrence of the words Protoss and Zerg. So we've got speed upgraded Hydrals with, I assume, range, but Lurkers are being morphed. Those die! Why would you go do that? Oh, those Scourge dying before that they can come in. But I think there's an observer out, so the Zealots will be able to see them. But Zealots don't do very well against Lurkers. You know, because Lurkers do splash damage, and there's a lot of Zealots out. So he's got a good contain, and he's going to contain him into these 2 bases. It looks like he's setting